exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams between the LA Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ian Anderson gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Looking forward to watching this one, Matty D. This guy's come a long way in a short period of time. Still relatively new to the league, but it'll be interesting to see how he attacks the lineup in this one.
Stepping up is A.J. Pollock, and as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him.
First pitch, 120.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
This ball will be chopped foul. 287 the average coming in. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman,
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ready with the 1-0. Left side, but well foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The set and the 1-1. Turner at third with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Tony Gonsolin, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Ready now is A.Ray Adrianza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
A-Ray
Now the pitch. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Taylor coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the first pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Gonsolin has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. So next up will be Freddy Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263, 8 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. Now the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it comes. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. We'll move on to the second now in Atlanta with no score. Here now is Will Smith, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, hard of the plate early in the game?
It does, Dero. And this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Guys, one of Dero's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. What happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to Freddy. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Austin Riley. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch sent in the air out to straightaway central. Taylor is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the next to bat will be Eddie Rosario, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. So now here is Chris Taylor. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Chris Taylor.
Now the pitch. Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tony Gonsolin. First pitch on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next the center fielder A.J. Pollock. First offering. Two and 0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Third inning, no score to this point. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Striding in is Dansby Swanson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled away. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ian Anderson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the AB now. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Complete.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Braves. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So stepping in is Corey Seager. He bounced out last time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. One out, bases empty, and in the bat is Trey Turner. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next to the Dodgers, the first baseman.
Next up is Max Muncie. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here he comes again, 1-2. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
0-2. Here it comes. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for L.A. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The second baseman, A-Ray. Green on side.
Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Junior.
So next to hit is Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Adrianza aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Full count now, 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddy Freeman. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Now here's the first offering as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Ball 2 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. 2 down. Up next, Austin Riley popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is one you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next, the dangerous power threat, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the AB on its way as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. First pitch on the way. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Touché, sir. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1. Popped him up. Muncie has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Grounder down the line at third. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Shortstop.
Oh, Giro, this
Yes,
guy's been
baby.
due. He really needed that one.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. d'Arnaud, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Gavin Lux will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First offering on its way. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, A.J.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1.
3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to Freeman, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still no score. Phil Bickford enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So now into the box is Ian Anderson, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Count even at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A little bouncer.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald
Acuna digs in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
The 1-1. Adrianza, base runner at first with 1 out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Freeman brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Swing and a liner. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Jorge Soler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's set. The 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncie. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Now the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
To the plate now, Will Smith. Fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. To short, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. looks like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's Mookie Betts, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Dodgers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Shane Green will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Bellinger will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Now the first pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First offering, Travis d'Arnaud is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. 1 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. Grounded weakly toward 3rd. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1 the count. Nope.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
The center fielder,
Number 56 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
your attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 56.
First pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Softly hit ball down the line to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Fouled away. No runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. So the lineup flips over and digging in, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Comes set, the 0-1. Popped up, Freeman in foul ground, and he makes the play to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Jock Peterson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. First pitch on the way. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another payoff pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The next 3-2. Right side defense aligned perfectly, reined in, and there's one away. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
So now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. Smith has a play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Will Smith will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here now is Trey Turner as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His career line against Will Smith, he's 1 for 2. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Now the pitch. Soft liner toward first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Now batting, the first baseman, Muncie.
At the plate now, Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And another throw over. And the runner back. The 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Will Smith, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
1-2 now. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're knotted up, headed to the bottom of the 9th as the Braves will try to walk it off. And now here is Freddy Freeman. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Freddy Freeman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Pollock is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's set, and the pitch. Austin Riley is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 clips the zone low and outside for a strike. The 1-1, and it's fouled away.
going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
In is Jorge Soler. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two to Jorge Soler. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. We are into extra innings, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Justin Turner.
The 3rd baseman, Justin.
Chris Martin takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. Smith blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
Oh, now that play fires me up right there. Just an absolute dime of a throw from the outfield. Doesn't get any better than that. You know what? Hats off to the catcher right there. Great job at the dish to handle the throw and get the tag down on him. And they pretty much had to be perfect to cut him down right there.
A little dribbler up the 3rd baseline. He'll enter play at 313. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 pitch, 2 outs. A pitcher's best friend to end the inning. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Scott Alexander comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Christian Pache will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Now it'll be Eddie Rosario, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to 3rd as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to 3rd with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the 3rd baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to 1st. That was very well executed.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1 pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Next to hit is Dansby Swanson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And it's grounded just foul down the line. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Ozzie Albies will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. A 2-out hit'd win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. One and 0. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to right. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Christian Pache will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Kyle Wright takes the mound to start the 11th inning. th inning set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So here is A.J. Pollock. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Come set. The 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we still have no score. Big at bat now, and here is Aire Adrianza. The winning run stands at second base.
Aire Adrianza.
Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
The 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Now the 2-1. And he'll look to move that winning run to third as he puts this one down. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Next up, Ronald Acuna. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0. Freddy Freeman there. He'll hit next. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Next, here is Freddy Freeman. A winning run at second. However, the double play in order here. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0. Austin Riley will be next. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Austin Riley. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. Adrianza is digging for home. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Instead, we're headed to extra innings as the side is retired. So now to the plate, Corey Seager. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Trey Turner, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Scooped up on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Big spot here, and it'll be Max Muncie. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1 turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Kenley Jansen will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best-case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Christian Pache. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. And they'll play the station-to-station game here, but this is a foul ball. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Next up is Eddie Rosario, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that will keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch, and looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Popped him up. Smith waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Up next, Travis d'Arnaud. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
0-2. Here it is. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Thirteenth inning ready to begin, and next will be the speedy catcher, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Now a swinging bunt. 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Bounce towards the mound. And there's the first out to begin the 13th. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. Austin Barnes will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Adrianza is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show. Corey Knebel enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Dansby Swanson. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Throw will come into the infield, and a winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
The batter, number 30.
So now to the plate, Kyle Wright, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So next to bat will be Ehire Adrianza. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up. On the move is Pollard. And no one will track it down. Liner towards second. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Kyle Wright gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.